Hey, like the great George Washington once said, yeah, let's go. Previously on Kimba TV. So you can either be waiting for a sweep long here, sweep short here, or in my opinion, I think the better one would be like the 33.8 sweep, 33.9 sweep. But on the higher time frame after a rejection off of, so this is what I would like to see. I guess on the higher time frame, dink, and then dink. How we doing? I think I just woke up, baby girl. Oh my God. I think we're good. Shh. Let's go. Did you guys see the new S&P chart? What do you guys think about the new, I told y'all I would fix it for you guys. What do you guys think? Crispy, right? Super crispy, right? You guys like it? You fucking with it? So look, I got your open interest and the Bugama for the 0 days. Okay, and then I have your net GEX on the bottom left, and then I have your Bugamas for all expirations, so you get the higher time frame as well. All right, and you guys can see everything, right? Roger that, roger that. Yeah, I'm just waiting. This is like the 786 from yesterday's levels, so that's what this is. Yeah, that's what that is, but you know, the bigger picture is you needed to turn this into support, right? This 30-minute candle closes in 9 minutes or 11 minutes. This 30-minute candle closes in 9 minutes. For the last like couple hours, it was holding the golden pocket really well. All of a sudden, it's shitting itself now. So, and then obviously from here to here, that's golden pocket too. So that's just, you know, just a bunch of golden pockets all over the place. You dig? Like pixel perfect golden pocket bounce, right? Everybody see it? So, yes. Anyways, I'm going to delete this line because this isn't a sweep that I think is interesting. I think it's the 33.8, 33.7. What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm super excited about the Texas spot is getting to redo another setup. I think I'm going to go Mac Pro and 2 like super souped up PCs. Yeah, I'm excited. Excited for some furniture. You know what? Hey, you know what I'm going to do, y'all? You know what I'm going to do? You know how like the Asian people, like they like to, they have like the bed in the background? You know what I'm gonna do, right? You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna stunt so fucking hard. I'm gonna have a hyperbaric chamber in the background. And when I do the streamathon, I'm gonna be napping in the hyperbaric chamber. Bugatti! Quit playing with me. I might even do it on YouTube. But I'd best believe I'm gonna be napping in the hyperbaric chamber. It's not too crazy though. It's like you can get some for pretty affordable, but I'm gonna be napping in the hyperbaric chamber in the background. But if you know, you know. It's kind of insane. You can get one. You can get a really nice one for like 5, 6, 7K. First things first. Okay. Do you remember? Did you see where we had our box? I just deleted it. Okay. Do you see all this? So do you remember? First things first. Do you remember when I said this 30-minute candle close is gonna be really important? Okay, so you have 2 minutes and 10 seconds to try and get $35 more above. Okay, but this would be if the bulls can't get the price back up, it would be the first 30-minute candle body close below the golden pocket. So that wouldn't be that great. Okay, aside from that, it's just fibbing, my guy. I mean, you like don't get bearish on me now. Okay, don't get bearish on me now. If you were bearish 3 days ago, and you were bearish here when we were getting rejected off the golden pocket. You know, this is where you might think about longing. This is, you know, we talked about this yesterday. Okay, So, I mean, look, you're all looking swing high, swing low. Okay. Golden pocket. You see the big golden pocket retrace. Okay. We talked about how if you do bounce, you got to go, right? You can't do this. Okay. So nothing has really changed, honestly, since last night. So don't get all like freaking. Yeah, no, there's nothing. I don't know. There's nothing to freak out about. Okay, but you were bearish 3 days ago. Some people are TPing. Don't get bearish on me now. We talked about this. This is golden pocket, golden pocket. Okay. Okay, you got to get above this. Okay, lots of short liquidations would start if you start to make higher highs. All right, and then I don't know if you remember, but I don't know where the S&P top is. I don't think it's in yet at all. So yeah, this week is going to be interesting if S&P continues to keep moving up. Yeah, but other than that, whether it wants to go down or not, I'm not going to play this sweep. I think this, if it wants to go down to 33.8, the Big Daddy Golden Pocket, I'm ready to long. If it wants to pop, I'm ready to short. Yeah, but I don't think there's really anything to be scared about, brother. You just set your plan and just let it do its thing. Let it come to you. Bravo Trading says, I missed the short, or is it too late, Kimba? No, I mean, I don't think so. You're going to have a 35.5, 35.6 short attempt. You're going to have a 36, 37 sweep short attempt, right? Just a matter of time. Jack says, that's why I want to pump, but I want my trade to go 100% once. Well, there's no, you got to be careful. If you're going to long, brother, I would wait to long until here. I think whether you're shorting or longing in here is probably a little bit reckless, in my opinion, because your edge isn't as good. So just be careful. I think if you're gonna long or short in here, this is the new retail arena. So just be careful. All right. Quiet 7, Rio Johnson says, good morning. What's going on, Rio Johnson? Kimba, if we sweep the bad lows around 33.8, are we planning to set limits for long around 33.8? John, RJ, since it's okay, so have you nerded out a little bit about swing failure patterns, RJ? Okay, if you haven't, those are the keywords that I want you to plug into YouTube and Google, okay? Swing failure pattern. Alrighty. So because I always want you to get like the foundational, like introductory knowledge from like an actual academic source. I don't want it to be like my personal interpretation. All right, Johnson. But here's let me just kind of, that being said, okay, let me kind of tell you how I would play this. Okay. So if this, first things first is you're going to try to identify a sweep level. Okay, you're going to try to identify a sweep level. Okay, so you could argue that it's either going to be this 33.9, or some people could even argue that it's going to be that 33.8. Okay, let's just say 33.8. Okay, because that's probably going to be the most by the book answer, and the lower you want it to be as low as possible. All right, but it's really not going to matter because it's the golden pocket that we're going to play anyways. All right, so the best way that you're supposed to do it is you anticipate whether it's the 5, 15, or 30 minute, but you commit to a time frame beforehand. And you say, okay, I'm going to play the 15 minute. If the 15-minute candle body closes back the designated sweep level, then that is the beginning of the structure, and I'm going to start placing limits. Okay, RJ? So what I will usually do is no limits, okay? No limit, all right? Master P, no limit, all right? It does this, okay? I don't care if it does this. I don't care if it does this, okay? It tucks back in the 15-minute, 30-minute, whatever time frame you decided preemptively, okay? You don't decide on the spot. You decide beforehand, and there is no right or wrong. This is why you have to have experience with these things. All right, because sometimes the 5 minute might not be good enough. You might get baited, okay? But that's a whole different story. But if it tucks back in, all right, by the book, people will start to put limits in right there. And then if it does this, you get filled and you're good to go. Okay? What I like to do and what we've noticed together as Lions is once it tucks back in, wherever the local high is, we go swing high, swing low. Okay, swing low, swing high. And look at that. I can literally draw these with my eyes closed, okay? So what we would do is, since the invalidation of a sweep is that it loses golden pocket, okay, you know what we like to do? As soon as it does this, okay, as soon as it does this, I go limit, 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 stop loss. Okay, and you know what that is, my boy? Look, all the way through the 75786. Okay. So those are two different ways that you can play it. You know what I do sometimes, but you do not need to be doing it. Let's say that I'm going to do a 200 Bitcoin position. I'll put 25, 25 blind. It'll go brink, right? And then I'll get the rest. Sometimes I'll do that, but no one really should be doing that unless you know what you're doing. You know, but I might take 20% blind. Okay, so what I want you to do is nerd out on swing failure pattern, okay? Also, when you're done with that, failed auction. All of them have some sort of structure like this, whether it's a bank, 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 and it's a swing fail, or it spends time and it actually does like a golden pocket pullback. That golden pocket becomes really important right there. Well, here, let me go grab my food real quick then. Okay, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Market makers, you better not do some goofy shit. I'll be right back. Yo! Let's go! Oh! Yo! They do it when I got coffee, Bugatti! Lions. Hello? Oh! 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 Let's go! Come on. Let's go. The math is the, oh God. Let's go. I gotta put the desk up. Let's go. Hey, where's that clip where I go, hey, don't get bearish on me. Don't get bearish on me, Bugatti. Let's go. Like, don't get bearish on me now. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Woo wee. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Well, this is all that planning, you know. It's crazy because you guys had such great questions. Like, you know, how are you gonna play this? I mean, somebody had me drawing the sweep structure earlier today. So good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for S&P. So first off, if you're trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, I would say relax, because I don't know what you've been watching for the last 2 weeks. We've literally talked every single variable. Where is the sweep level? The structure? What does open interest look like? How am I going to take it? Am I putting blind limits in? What is my stop loss? So I don't know what you've been watching, but Amsterdam says every day 20 times. Exactly. So like we don't talk about that as it's happening. Okay. If anything, that should be a reminder for you to ask those things beforehand, just like how everybody else did. but I'm not really seeing any questions like that, so I think we're all good. I feel so prepared and so calm. There you go, Haristod. There's people probably that got squeezed. Were you here, Haristod, when I was like, don't get bearish on me? You know, I was like, don't you dare fucking get bearish on me. Imagine getting bearish right there. What the fuck is wrong with people? Booyah! But like I said, if you took a long there, that's awesome. If you TP'd just short there, that's awesome. But it really doesn't matter, okay? As long as you knew that that was not time to get bearish, then you're good, right? So you just have to be able to look at what's right in front of you and be able to interpret it correctly. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't matter if you like took a long there or not, like, you know. So anyways, it's just about reading the data correctly, y'all. I'm not in a short yet, okay? But Josh, you're only asking that because you don't know what my plan is, sir, okay? So I don't mind telling you, but brother, man, I mean, I told you how I'm going to enter, where my stop losses would be, you know, how I'm going to differentiate the 35.6 attempt versus the 36. So you're missing out, brother. I'm goddamn, like, literally going through every single variable of the plan, and you're just missing it. And that's okay, because I don't expect everybody to be here 24/7, but holy cow, brother. The only reason why you would be asking if I'm in a position or not is because you don't know what my plan is, right? So, but the reason why I hesitate to answer questions like that on a day like today, because it really shouldn't matter what I say, because you should be sticking to your own plan and executing. If you don't have a plan, you shouldn't be trading. Okay. So we've been talking about 35 sweeps since last Thursday, Friday. So this isn't like anything new to me, you know, new to us. So just be careful. You know, you're going to be competing against people that have been thinking about this for like days, you know, and you're thinking about it for a couple minutes. Yeah, just stick to your plan, ladies and gentlemen. And if you miss something, you miss it. If I miss the short, I don't give a shit. I'll wait for another one. Okay? So there's always another trade, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to force it. Don't be stubborn. Don't try to be like, oh, everybody else is going to juice. I want to juice too. What? That is not trading. Come on. So if you've been planning for it, if you're ready, if you're not emotionally triggered, then do you, boo-boo. You know, but if you're just joining in, you saw this big move, you have no idea what the fuck going on, you were bottom shorting, you're wrecked, you're revenge trading, I would just sit this one out. Daywalker says, are you telling us when you entering your trade? Basically, Daywalker, yeah. But anyways, it's really about, can you interpret the data correctly? So let's not get too carried away. Let's not get hella excited and just flood our blood with like adrenaline for no reason and spike our cortisol for no reason. So you guys already know that the most important thing that I would want to make sure people have figured out will be the stop loss if you are going to attempt the first short. You know, because it could just go straight to like 36.8, 37, right? And it could be the 36 sweep that we want. And that's definitely possible too. I'm attempting both, right? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The math is the math. Ladies and gentlemen, the math is the math. It's crazy because what's S&P doing real quick? Ooh, I want to watch this chart if you don't mind, actually. Because if S&P makes a higher high, Bitcoin is going to follow, and it's going to short squeeze too. Woo-wee! So you guys have to listen to your song requests. Come on. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The math is the math. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? Here, let me try to help you guys out with the music. Ooh, here we go. 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 There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Was that it? That's a baby thing. That's a baby sweep. Can I get a Walmart size extra large sweep? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a come on now. 10 more minutes on the hourly candle close. Let's get it. CME not moving. I know. Now, like, depending on how powerful this is, it might sweep during Macaulay, y'all. Oh, snap, dizzle for shizzle, banana finna full fizzle. Come on. So I think it's gonna sweep again, Neo. So I'm gonna just be patient. Roger that. And we have Macaulay Culkin in about 2.5 hours. So even if this pulls back, I'm in for a baby position, so that's okay. And I would be watching the reaction at the golden pocket, or excuse me, the single prints, right? Haristod says, yo, Kim, but the OI show both shorts and longs opened, right? So you can see exactly what happened. We pumped and shorts got squeezed. Now the price is going up and open interest is going up. Now we're getting top longers trapped. This is literally what I said I would want to see. Squeeze, and then while we're at the top, I want open interest going up while price is going up. Longers are getting trapped. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Here it is. Woo! Let's go. Lucy says CME swept lid. There it is. Will it be a sweep structure? Let's go to 30-minute on the CME. We'll come back to that. Let's go. Game's on now. Game's on. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. 30-minute. We're on the 30-minute. What's it going to do on the structure? How you guys like them apples? What'd I say? Let's go. All right, let's stay focused. We got 16 minutes on this 30-minute candle close. You guys already know what we need now. That's good. You guys, look at this. Hold on. Can I just do this for a second? Hayato says, do you think it will sweep the sweep? Well, it would be awkward too. I'm not going to lie. That's not a bad high. So I would actually prefer that we dump now. But I'm not fulfilled. So if it wants to go back up one more time, like during Macaulay Culkin hour, that's okay. But that's actually a good looking high now, for me anyways. I want to save the rest for later. So some people said don't show it. It's up to you guys. You know, I already told you what my entry is though. And I told you what my position size is. Fuck. There you go. 20 minutes. Let me go grab like a monster. Should we go energy drink? Yeah, I'm kicking it with you guys until daily candle close, right? You guys down? Let me get an energy drink. Dudes, every fucking time I leave. How we doing? Dudes, every fucking time I leave. How we doing? What happened? Jelly says, did you add? I flashed you guys my limits that I had. Okay, we got 21 minutes on this 30-minute candle close. Let's see if it stays above 35.5, right? Everybody good? Retail says, how are you not stopped at 35.5 entry? Look at what everybody else is saying. I showed you my stop loss. So yeah, literally, bro, I tell you my entry, my stop loss, we share it all. So if you don't see it, that's on you, brother. Yeah, so if you remember, we were playing the Fibonacci. So Kraken was the 75786. And then MEXC was the golden pocket. Okay. And then do you see how this candle closed? So I'm not going to keep it at a thing anymore. It's going to be the golden pocket retrace, right? So you should be doing this now. So yeah, I mean, if 35.5 bounces, then the short is no good. I'm already in profit though. I got stopped in small, might enter on golden pocket. If not, big deal. There you go, Hitman. That's a good plan. Yep. Jianlu, since we don't have 36K sweep, 33 is still valid, right? Correct, Jianlu. So let's just keep it dead ass simple, Jianlu. That 35.5 sweep level, technically it's like 35.480. If you turn that into support, like, look, we already know what it is. The sweep structure dictates that you have to start getting candle closes below it. Okay, you got to get right back in it, unless we're talking about like a failed auction, right? So I think it's dead ass simple. If you start to see buyers holding 35.5 as support, then we're going to go higher. You know, if you can't turn that into support, then we're going to rotate to 33.8. I think it's that easy. Arrow says, I would define a poor high when there are 2 or more blocks at the high of a TPO profile. So there's the nerding out and learning the book stuff, and then your experience and exposure to the price action. So it's not so much about what the book definition is, Arrow. It's more about, so for example, does your definition work out in identifying poor highs that end up getting swept in the last couple weeks? Because like for me, I've been able to identify them pretty well, so I know my definition works. Yeah, so there's the observation arrow, okay, but that's not TA. All right, when somebody tells me, hey, there's a 1 hour bull div, I'm gonna take it, that's not TA. Seeing it is not TA. It's you being able to tell me the last 10 bull divs on the hourly time frame that also has confluence with golden pocket and VWAP, 80% of them worked. That's the TA. Okay, so as long as you can go back, Arrow, and your definition actually plays out, then you're Gucci. Mine is working out, so mine is Gucci. Does that make sense, Arrow? But if you go back and you look at, oh shit, this is what I would define as a poor high, but it didn't get swept, well, then you might want to adjust. So there's step 1, which is understanding what the by the book thing is, but you have to adapt at some point. Yeah. But no, you're absolutely correct, Arrow Fury. But once you start seeing certain things, and here's the thing, Arrow, it might be different on the BTC USDT versus the USD pair. Okay, and we've already kind of talked about that. There's a reason why I look at the USD pair on Coinbase and USD pair on Bybit. Okay, so exchanges and the pair itself can form different things. So on some exchange or some pair, the definition might need to be a little bit tweaked. So yeah, just keep like trying to spot it, Arrow. And if your definition fits and it's Gucci, then it's Gucci. I would say that I've been pretty on point with defining like poor highs and poor lows. So I know my definition is Gucci. Yeah, and there's really no right or wrong in my opinion, Arrow, Jianlu says, what's your first TP? Jianlu. Okay, my TP is, how am I supposed to answer this? Because if I feel like if I just half-ass it and I say 33.8, then everybody that when it does this, people are going to be freaking the fuck out right here, right? So I can't half-ass the answer. Look, you need to be able to identify bad lows and potential sweep candidates. Okay, so all of those are legit. Your first TP by the book should be 34.3. Am I TPing? I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to TP here. Should you? Yes. So I almost feel like I should just lie and say that I'm going to shave a little bit at 34.3 just so some of you guys actually do what you're supposed to do. But it's your money, so you do what you want to do at the end of the day. But you should be able to identify poor lows and sweep candidates, and those are your TPs, okay? I would love to close the whole thing at 33.8, 34.3 as a sweep. Somebody clip that, por favor. Jonas, when you have to sleep, you leave your position open. Correct, Jonas. Yep. So I'm going to just put so basically what I'm going to be waiting for, and I might not even have the opportunity to, but if we can make a lower low, I'm going to put my stop loss at break even. All right, Jonas. So worst case scenario, when I wake up, I just got closed out for tiny profit or something like that. Okay. How we doing? We got 31 minutes on the hourly candle close. I don't think I can stay for the whole 30 minutes, but is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? That boy Houston, Vishanti, David, Jonas, Bully Capital, Nixo, Ricky, Vishanti, Go Bell, Bugs, Southam, Living, Get It On, Evox. You guys good? So pretty cool stuff though, right? Like all jokes aside, you know, we prepped for this for quite some time. I think even like when you guys watch the highlights, I think it's going to be dope. But even when I was like, hey, don't get bearish on me right here. Do not get bearish on me, you know, and, you know, we saw a crazy move from there. We got the sweep. You know, the level that we planned for, structure looks good, open interest looks good, everything looks good. So what I would like to see is, you know, when we start to pull back, I want to see open interest declining. All right, indicating that the longs that we saw get trapped at the top are getting squeezed. You know, you got single prints, you got fibs, you got value area highs and lows. So I think you guys are pretty much set. You also have the sweep down there, right? Don't forget about the sweep at 34.3. 34.3 sweep. You got single prints around 35 thou. That's expected. Golden pocket around 35 thou, you know? So hopefully I'm not stopped out tomorrow when I regroup with you guys. All right. I'll put this on the Viper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off because I don't have the commands made yet. So I'm going to take this off and I'll just put it on the MEXC. Okay? You guys like the little holographic logo right there? You guys like the little Kimba Juice factory over there? You like the tickets for Lithuania Lions? So I'm going to take that off and then it'll just be the MEXC position, okay? So you guys can see this if I do get stopped out. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully I don't get stopped out and I can still be in this position tomorrow. I'll try to get on as early as I can tomorrow, y'all. Pseudo, Anonymous, Jairam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let the market makers know that I'm leaving. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all lions at the end of the day. All right, stay safe, y'all. The math is the math. Rooting for everybody. All right, Sato, tell them what happens. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. He said he's going to smack the shit out of you if you don't use stop loss.